Over the last 10 years or so, a 121-acre theme park called Hersheypark has really positioned itself as one of the best theme parks here in America. You will find over 100 different rides and attractions at the one and only Hersheypark. And so you know which ones are the must-sees, I created this Hersheypark Top 10 must-see attraction video. That way you'll not miss out on any of the great attractions the park has to offer. And in a typical theme park recommendation video, I threw in a ton of different tips throughout the video that is going to help you have the best day possible at Hershey. Number 10. Zoo America. Founded in 1910, this 11-acre zoo features over 200 animals and more than 75 species. Zoo America is a great way to break up your day at Hersheypark since you can access the zoo via your own entrance inside of Hersheypark. Now it's time for my first of many TPR tips. Did you know Zoo America is free to experience with your Hersheypark ticket? This way, you do not have to spend any extra money on a ticket to go see the animals at the zoo. While you're at Hershey, just walk on in and enjoy it. I highly recommend it. Number 9. Twizzlers Twisted Gravity. Now say that 10 times really fast. This is Hersheypark's newest thrill ride, and when it opens, it will become one of the most thrilling attractions that you're going to find at the park. Built by S&S, Twizzlers Twisted Gravity will become the world's largest scream and swing style ride when it opens. This giant swing ride will take riders soaring into the sky at 137 feet above the midway at speeds of 68 miles an hour. Hersheypark needed a new flat ride to be added to the park, and this new ride is the perfect fit. Now, I just have to get my buddy Richard from Theme Park Motivation to ride it with me next year for my first time. And if you're not familiar with Theme Park Motivation, be sure to go check them out. He does great content, very uplifting theme park coaster content. Number 8. Go ride the monorail. The 6-minute ride is a great way to get a bird's eye view of Hersheypark, but the best thing is that you get to rest your feet for a while. Throughout your ride, you will travel over the following areas of Hersheypark: Founders Way, Pioneer Frontier, Kissing Tower, and Zoo America. TPR tip: once the monorail travels outside the park, keep your nose peeled for the smell of fresh chocolate in the air. Speaking of great smelling things, you cannot come to Hersheypark and not try out some of the unique dining options that the park offers. And the only sit-down restaurant that you're going to find at Hersheypark also happens to be number 7, the Chocolatier Restaurant and Bar. This restaurant is all about the whole experience. You will find a great menu that's stacked full of delicious options. You also love the themed food options and drinks that offer a sweeter taste to them. After all, you are spending a day at the sweetest place on earth. From the ambiance, food, and service, I always recommend eating at the Chocolatier. In my opinion, it is the best option at the park, and it's located indoors, which is perfect for those hot summer days or the colder visits in the fall and the winter. TPR tip: the Chocolatier is a very popular restaurant, and since you do not need a Hersheypark ticket to experience it, I always recommend making reservations in advance for it. Number 6. The Boardwalk Water Park. If you visit Hersheypark from mid-May through early September, you will want to check out Hersheypark's free water park. The Boardwalk is filled with many different water slides, family attractions, and kid areas. But the park's newest attractions are by far the best ones. Whitecap Racer is a great mat racing water slide that anyone competitive will love doing since you're racing against other riders. But the main attraction at the Boardwalk is Breaker's Edge Water Coaster, a massive water slide that features multiple uphill segments and saucerable elements. And when you combine these elements, you are left with one heck of a water slide. TPR tip: the Boardwalk is extremely popular, so if you do not like waiting in long lines, I recommend arriving at the water park entrance inside of Hersheypark 15 minutes before it opens, then go throw your stuff down at a chair and get in line for the water slides. And never go to the lazy river or the wave pool first, since they will never offer a line throughout the day. Number 5 is take a ride on the Kissing Tower. Everyone visiting Hersheypark will love this 360-degree view of the beautiful park down below. This 330-foot tall observation tower is the tallest attraction in the park and is still one of Hershey's most iconic attractions. But the best news about the Kissing Tower is that you travel slowly up the tower and most importantly, slowly back down. TPR tip: Now, if you want a free fall experience, then you have to head over to Hershey's Triple Tower, which consists of 3 different free fall or space yacht attractions. Number 4. Ride the Coal Cracker. Every theme park should offer a good log flume for its visitors, and sadly in today's world, that isn't the case. However, you will find one of the best ones ever built still in operation at Hersheypark. Opening in 1973, this log flume was built by Aerodynamics and features a great 3-minute and 30-second adventure that the whole family will love. Due to the terrain in the area, the Coal Cracker offers an unusual layout, which makes this water ride one of the best attractions at Hershey. Now, if you're finding this video to be helpful in any way, then all I ask you to do is please give it a like. That is by far the best way that you can help support the work and time it took to create this video. Also, check out my top 10 things that you must do while you're at Cedar Point video, as you see here. Number 3. Milton's Ice Cream Parlor. I recommend going into your day at Hersheypark with the attitude, now this is really serious advice that you really need to listen to, because you have to go in with the mentality of whatever happens at Hersheypark stays there. Because no matter your fitness level, you really do need to divulge in some of the sweets. And Milton's Ice Cream Parlor is by far the best place to do so in the park. You will love seeing your custom ice cream creations made right before you. Seriously, dive in and have a great time, and remember, I will not judge you on how much ice cream and sprinkles that you eat here as long as you don't judge me and all of my sprinkles and whipped cream. TPR tip: the Sweetery Confectionery Kitchen is another delicious option for you at the park. I just have to warn you, everything located inside is addicting. Number 2. Chocolate World. Now, this attraction is located just outside of Hersheypark. It's free to get into with or without a Hersheypark ticket. And this attraction is located right here, again, just outside of the main Hersheypark entrance. And inside, you'll be able to explore and see so many awesome and sweet things. I always recommend riding on the free Hershey's Chocolate Tour ride. Seriously, promise me that you will take time out of your busy day to ride this awesome dark ride. And the best part is that this dark ride takes you on a slow but fun journey through the process of making chocolate and the ever so delicious Hershey Kiss. But the best part is, at the end of the ride, you actually get a free piece of candy. Aside from the dark ride, you'll also be able to create your own candy bar here at Chocolate World. Now, this is something so unique and fun that I recommend everyone doing it. And lastly, browse around and take in the world's largest Hershey store. TPR tip: speaking of candy, throughout Hersheypark you can get your photo taken with your favorite candy bar. Now, name another theme park that you can do just that. Exactly. Hersheypark really is a special place that everyone needs to visit, which brings me to the number 1 thing that you need to do while visiting Hersheypark, and that is go ride a roller coaster. Currently, you'll find 14 different roller coasters inside of Hersheypark. And most roller coaster enthusiasts would agree that Hersheypark offers one of the top 3 best coaster lineups here in America. That is because most people's top 25 lists include at least one of the 4 best coasters that you're going to find at Hershey. Sky Rush is the park's most intense coaster, and in my opinion, now that Hersheypark added new restraints to the coaster, Sky Rush is the best ride in the park. This 200-foot tall intimate hypercoaster is rather short, but do not let that fool you, because you will experience some of the best airtime ever. TPR tip: trust me when I say this, I recommend sitting on the outside seat in the very last row of the train for the best overall ride experience. Hersheypark's tallest coaster, Candymonium, is a solid B&M hypercoaster that is filled with tons of great floating airtime. Storm Runner, the park's only launch coaster, is one of the best ones in the country. Launching 0 to 72 miles an hour in just 2 seconds is really something else. But for me, what really makes Storm Runner elite is the flying snake dive element. This is the best part of Storm Runner. And the last of the big 4 that you're going to find at Hersheypark also happens to be their newest one, Wildcat's Revenge, which is a fantastic hybrid coaster that features amazing airtime, twisted inversions, and a great intense overall layout, especially at night. Night rides on Wildcat's Revenge are phenomenal. Now, outside of the top 4 that you're going to find at Hershey, you will find some great classic must-ride coasters like the Comet, a Hersheypark standout. Do not sleep on this out-and-back wooden coaster because it offers a fantastic layout. Super Duper Looper, which was one of the world's first steel coasters to take riders upside down. You will also really enjoy other great coasters like the park's B&M inverted coaster Great Bear, the racing GCI wooden coaster, which is called Lightning Racer, and the indoor family spinning coaster Laugh Track. Hersheypark does not offer a bad coaster in the park, which is one of the biggest reasons why Hersheypark is a must-visit theme park. And before you visit the park, be sure to check out my video, The Ultimate Guide to Hersheypark. In it, I share with you everything that you need to know about this awesome theme park. So now I want to know is, when is your visit to Hersheypark and what are you looking forward to doing the most? Be sure to let me know in the comments, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Remember to smile today, think positive, and keep riding coasters.